No,
No,
it
no.
was running, but then it like shut off at around like 15
He said
minutes
it
or so.
13
Yeah, but
minutes.
weren't we at about 20?
Yeah. We lost like 5 minutes of the.
See, we need a recap.
I
I don't.
can't believe everyone died.
Everyone died while the
Terrible.
server was down. It's crazy.
There was a bomb under there.
So, just to catch up, I'm not sure exactly what we lost, but so the party did find a ring of disguise on the body of number 7. They found a letter that said something about a hive and that number 3's eyes were watching them, and it was from number 1. And Lockett ran back to the guard. Pretty much all of it. Oh, and
Yeah.
there was a little bit more gold.
Yeah, that'll probably be all it was.
Yeah, that's good enough.
So
Okay.
you guys are
So we're
going to
still-
carry the body back.
Yep. And we're
and
still trying to figure out
Anything
how to.
would not work on the door, so
There was
You
some.
wanna
I
just-
remember in the alley there was like junk, like carts and stuff. Is
Uh-huh.
there any way to roll like a pile of, find something to just kind of barricade the door?
sure. Yeah, so you guys managed to put a bunch of stuff in front of the door, just debris and stuff like that. Seems pretty well disguised.
Yeah, and this is a pretty run down part of town. I would assume people aren't going to mess with it unless you were working with number 7. But they may come back.
Just so we don't forget where this is, I'd like to. No, never mind. I thought I had. I'm going to be honest. I thought I'll use this firestone here and make a mark somewhere. But then I remember what happened last time I used it, so I'm going to say no.
Hey,
Uh,
DM.
Yep.
So we found 2 of the same cloak earlier. What was that cloak? Was it the same as the cloak of Mountebank?
Yes.
Okay, so we found 2 of those. Okay.
Yes. And now my dog wants back in. I'll be right back.
Montebank was that the dimension one?
Yeah,
Yeah. Door.
Was that in the compendium?
It is.
Yes.
I don't know how to spell
This session's just
Montalban.
going swimmingly, isn't it? All right, so
Mount Bank. I don't know how you say it.
yeah. I just say sounds.
There's
Okay.
Cloak of Billowing, and that's it.
Oh, that's Rigel's.
And boy, he looks good in it.
yes, he does.
Yeah, anytime we're standing still, I make
Yeah.
it billow.
Okay.
And when I'm
So-
walking, it billows the opposite direction that I'm walking, just so it freaks people out.
So are you going to go
Oh.
to the closest guard tower or one that you've already visited?
We want to find a captain.
Yeah, we would go to the
barracks.
headquarters.
Yeah, the head.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So, once again, you find your party carrying a corpse through the streets of Sandstrom.
We would try to cover it up with
This is all normal. This is all
a
normal.
cloak.
Devad is huge, and he's carrying a body on his shoulders. How do you cover that up?
Well, just
I
so
got
they don't
billowing
see
covers.
the body.
See, we rolled him up in a rug first, and then I hoisted him over my shoulder. It's like I'm carrying a.
Well.
Yeah, that really works well
Yeah.
for the mafia. So,
yeah. DM just nixed that.
so yeah, you guys are walking through the streets carrying a corpse and a rug. Sure.
Okay.
Regular
Yep.
guy.
Yeah.
Not seeing a problem.
You definitely get some strange looks, but nobody stops you. You don't,
They better
you
not
do-
try to stop us.
That's right.
Fight them.
You'll end up. in the
So,
club.
this is a good walk there. To the actual like headquarters.
But isn't it? It's
So-
kind of like midnight, ain't it?
It's pretty late. So there's not a lot of people out, but you do see like on your way there, there's a guard. just like a lone guard, just sitting there keeping an eye out, and
doing guard things.
yeah, he's keeping an
eating
eye out, making
donuts.
sure. Yeah, and he notices you, notices the carpet you're carrying, and comes up and says, excuse me, friends, what's going on here?"
We need to see the captain immediately.
Well, God Tower is the way you're headed here, but what is that you're carrying?
Like I said, we need to see the guard captain immediately.
You did not answer my question.
Respectfully, sir, I did. It's just not the answer you wanted. And
I
I can't say too much more without compromising our mission.
what
We need
rank
to see
is
the guard
this
captain.
guy?
What's that?
What military rank is this guy?
He's like a private. He's kind of wet behind the ears, young guy.
So I would come out from behind time and stand there for a second, let my cape unbillow, and say, I'd make sure he saw my rank and say, "Stand down, young man. We're on official business. I am taking these
Sir.
people to the guard captain right now."
Very well, sir, but your friend there is very disrespectful.
He's seen a lot of things recently, and he almost died. So he's on edge, but he is fine.
And I did say respectfully, so
That's as respectful as he gets.
Respectfully, fuck you, okay?
Exactly.
And I immediately went
With
to
all
high-five
due
the guard.
respect.
I high-five the guard. I say, "You're getting it, son."
He didn't say that. That was. So he's like, "Well, do you need an escort?"
No, I think we'll be okay.
Very
But
well.
if you send word that we're coming, if you want to.
Why not have him escort us there? Shit.
Well,
But he needs to guard here.
He looks around. He says, "Well, should I leave my station then?"
No, you should stay put.
Well, I don't believe I'll be able to send word ahead, but
Okay.
there
We'll be
should
fine.
only be a couple more guards between here.
You don't have your iPhone?
Send a text.
But in the sake of time, you're stopped a couple more times by different guards being
Jesus.
stationed around. But
Okay.
Ryle's rank gets you through without too much trouble. I mean, people are definitely suspicious of people walking.
Yeah, with a big rug on their shoulder.
It's a corpse. Everybody knows.
Everybody knows it's a corpse.
Oh, by that blood dripping out? You mean?
So, you finally get to the guard tower. This is like the main guard tower of the town.
Yeah.
And there is a good presence of guards out in front. And it is really late at night. So there is a lieutenant that seems to be highest ranked out of and they see you approach, and they say, "Who goes there?"
Do I recognize any of these guards?
You have not been to the main guard tower yet. So no, none of these seem familiar.
Okay, even from my past.
You didn't spend a lot. Like, you were a recruit. You were a trainee. You may have came here to fill out some paperwork at some point in time.
Okay.
But yeah, you didn't have much more than a cup of coffee.
Okay. So I'd walk up and be like, "Gentlemen, we have a great discovery. We have found number 7. And we have put an end to him. And we need to speak to the captain now."
They all kind of look at each other and say, "Number 7, you found one of the 7 here in town."
Yes.
That big lump on the Goliath's shoulder should tell you enough.
We brought back proof. But we feel that only the captain can be privy to this right now.
The lieutenant whispers something to one of the guards next to him, and the guard runs inside. and says, please come in. You probably want to get that off the road.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So you come into like the main foyer.
Just put it down over there, Devad.
Yeah,
drop it
Here,
on the
let me
table.
spread out our new rug.
Really feng shui's the place up.
So as the barbarian walks over and lumps down this corpse and it just kind of unrolls itself, a lot of the guards are kind of taken aback at seeing the corpse of a drow with the number 7 carved into his forehead. And I say, well, where did you find him? Like, this is just like a random guard talking.
We're amazing investigators. I have a recon team that is top notch. They're willing to put their life on the line for the
Definitely not paid
information.
enough.
Hey, I let you keep all that gold you put in your pocket.
I didn't pocket any gold. That was time.
I'll let you two figure that out.
Yeah. So after a couple minutes, the guard captain, who's not dressed in his armor, he's, he was in bed, so he's got just like some, like a
Jammy jams on.
Yeah.
Pause for 1 sec. Did we actually divide the gold in that cavern?
No, Dolos pretty much scooped all of that into his bag.
Okay. As long as it's in a safe place, I'm okay. I trust Dolos as a street thief would.
So the guard captain, dressed in like, not pajamas, but he's just wearing like a basic tunic and pants. He doesn't even have his boots on. He's barefoot at the same time. He comes down and says, what is the meaning of this? Late.
It is
I walk
late,
up
sir.
to him and I take the I guess I have the letter because I was the one that could read it, and I say, I'd say evening, sir, but pleasantries are out of the question here. This is for your eyes only.
He kind of rubs his eyes and looks at it and says, this is just gibber.
I forgot it was Draconic. I guess I'm going to have to cast Comprehend Languages again because it doesn't work for, more than an hour?
Well, I mean, you can cast it, but he won't be able to comprehend the language.
Yeah,
no,
it's
but I
only
can
for
read it
yourself.
Okay, well, yeah, so, yeah, you have to recast it because they only, so
Hold on, sir. I'm going to recite this thing in 10 minutes.
Well, it should still be going, shouldn't it? Since he did it just before we started heading over. Or did it take?
The town's big, though.
Yeah, this is a big city, so.
Oh, okay.
It took you longer than
Okay.
I would have cast it before I went in there.
Would you have?
I'm not that absent-minded, yeah.
I mean, it seems like you're pretty absent-minded to me because you just handed him a letter.
I know what I'm doing. All part of the plan.
It's late.
All right, make an intelligence check, Timon, to see if you remembered to cast it before you.
Why can't Timon translate it for him?
He doesn't. He's got to cast the.
Okay. With the 17 intelligence, you're about to go in there and you're like, wait a second. I need to cast this before. So, well, you still have to take 10 minutes to do it.
We've done it before.
No. Yeah, so
no.
You would have had to like stopped everybody halfway here. Take 10 minutes to cast it.
Yes.
Nah, dude, you haven't cast it. I'm sorry. It's not feasible. It's just not feasible.
Okay, well, I start casting it in front of him and tell him it's in Draconic.
Okay, he's like, so the spell you're casting, is it going to allow me to read it?
It'll allow me to read it to you. All right,
Can
I cast it on him?
I don't.
Nah.
He's like, well, hold on just a moment. Go get Frederick. And So one of the guards goes, and another older-looking gentleman comes down, and he's like, "Gosh, what's going on at this hour?" And the captain says, "I need something red," and it's in some sort of strange language.
Draconian.
Well, it was actually an undercommon.
Oh, was it? I thought it was in Draconic.
No, the
if it's an
runes on the-
undercommon, you can just read it.
Oh, I
Yes,
could have
he
just
did.
read it
He
to him.
read it. Yeah.
Yeah, I was assuming it was in
Yeah.
Draconic.
But he
The
might not
glyph, the
believe
glyph was in Draconic.
Right. We want Frederick to read it anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah, because so he can trust his own
Right.
guy.
So Frederick says, okay, so according to this, the bearers of this letter are enemies of the state.
Oh man, this guy's in on it.
I'm just fucking with you.
Oh.
So he reads the letter to the guard captain in its entirety. And the captain says, so, number 1. So you say you have number 7 here.
Yes.
Are you, was number 7 here behind all of the attacks in the town?
We believe so,
We
sir.
believe
Yes.
so.
Do you think any of his agents?
You cut out there.
Do you think any of his agents remain?
Probably.
Yes.
Eyes,
Not sure.
probably
Yeah.
because number 3's eyes are still looking, so I would think they might be in here. Spies.
And we where we found him hanging out, we caught him off guard. There was only 6-7 people in there. I'm assuming he has a lot more than that in town. But, if we take the head of the snake, maybe the rest of the body will flee.
Sometimes the rest scatter.
Or if they'll find new leaders to follow.
And where did you find this?
What was that? A busted chapel in the Shady District?
Yep.
There was
underneath.
a cellar door in the back.
Yeah.
Oh, that place has been bane of my existence, said the captain.
Well, sir, we barricaded it to hide its presence.
Well, the whole district there wide.
Tell him about what might be the point.
We haven't said that yet. I don't know if we should.
Well, I will have several men go and secure the location and search for any.
It's a little messy in there.
They're used to seeing messes.
Everywhere.
And how many did you dispatch in this place?
Well, I spent most of my time almost dead, so I couldn't tell you.
Don't worry, friend. Not all of us can be adept at the art of.
6,
Some
7,
people
7.
And I say respectfully, sir, not all weapons are of the physical nature.
And
I
then
just
he
don't
stabs him.
specialize
Then I hit him with cutting words.
So he says, well, good work. I believe we do have rewards in place for rooting out the cause of these attacks that have been going on in town. Frederick, would you mind? And Frederick actually pulls out a runestone out of his pocket and passes his hand over it a couple of times. And then suddenly a chest appears in the middle of them.
Oh, that's fancy.
Virtual coin.
Is
Bitcoin,
that?
I think it
Yeah,
is.
I'd take some Bitcoin right now.
And he says, I believe 300 platinum should do.
Holy shit.
Sounds generous to
Wow.
us.
Yeah.
Each?
I'll take that.
He laughs.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I
Right.
split that 300 among the party.
Oh.
Yes, you do.
Minus Lockett.
Well, yeah.
So what, we get
He's
50,
not
50
even
plat
here.
each?
So,
Sounds about right.
My first platinum pieces.
This is my first
mine
platinum
too.
pieces too.
that's
Uh,
50 each.
50
Yeah.
each.
Sir, good sir, we appreciate this reward, but I must say I put my life on the line multiple times. Do you have anything special for me?
How about a nice cell?
Make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Yes,
Why
Gives you a
disadvantage?
nice pat on the back.
because he just
Yeah.
gave you 300 platinum, which is a lot of money.
Yes, 300 platinum, and you want more?
He didn't give me 300 platinum. He gave the party 300 platinum.
He says,
Yeah.
Sir, we have a city to run here. The reward you just received is more than generous.
Well, I tried. Thank you, sir. Anyway, I'm not ungrateful.
Well, he says, well, one thing I will do. He said, what, where are you staying currently? Until you're out of town.
Southgate Inn.
Yeah,
Southgate.
but is that a long way away? We might as well take up Newbs. I don't want to walk that far.
Frederick, would you mind giving them a quick lift to the Southgate Inn?
Oh,
That's
cool.
nice.
That'll work.
Frederick says, would you all mind joining hands, please?
Wait, what?
Yeah, just do as he tells you.
Yeah, but
He's gonna zap us.
I stand between Dolos and Devad. I ain't touching Oleros.
Hey,
now,
Hey, Olros, that's not my hand.
Okay. I'm just thinking, are we done? Because this may be a one-way travel. If we don't get to come
it
back.
will be.
Yeah.
Oh no, I think we ought to ask him. He read the letter, but he didn't comment on the letter.
No, he didn't.
Right.
Does the hive mean anything to him? That's what I wanted to hear.
Or do you know what the eyes mean?
Well, the eyes are spies, but
Well,
yeah, but it could be like an orb, that type
well,
of thing.
there have been numerous reports of insect attacks outside of the no hive that I know.
Any particular direction outside?
South, hopefully.
Most of them seem to be coming from south.
Yes.
Kind of the if you are staying at the south gate, I'm assuming you came into the gate.
Yeah.
Probably be coming from the direction you actually entered.
Did we?
You guys fought a lot of bugs on the way.
Yeah, we fought all those scorpions and stuff on the way in.
Scorpions. Purple worms.
Oh.
Yeah, but I didn't call them insects. Not something I wouldn't call those hive dwellers. But maybe.
Have you ever been in a hive full of burrowing bugs?
Well,
I'd say that's a hive.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be a beehive.
Have you seen Starship Troopers?
No.
It's classic.
Well, that's why you're missing.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Hold my hand, Timon.
Down the fuck away from me.
Help me through this.
Is this gonna hurt?
Not at all. I've done this dozens.
And the party takes one-way trip to the realm of hell.
So
plan a fire. Rip.
So Frederick stands in the middle of you. He casts a spell, and suddenly you hear a pop, and your vision goes blank for just a second. And then when you come back, you're standing right in front of the Southgate Inn.
Wow.
God,
I like
we need
that
that
Frederick guy coming with us.
Yeah, we need to put him on the payroll.
And Frederick is still standing there in the center of you, and he says, "You guys don't really have to hold hands. I just wanted to fuck with you."
Now we definitely need you on the payroll.
Yeah, you fit us nicely.
And he says,
We can call him Locket too.
and he says,
Locket too.
"Let's go in." And the captain told me to go ahead and pay for your evening's board.
See, you did get some extra time in.
Yeah, there's your tip.
I mean, you'll drink up 50 platinum.
Timon's a little perturbed and pissed off, so he's not saying much.
By hand holding? So
Well,
fragile.
by almost dying, by
I
Yeah.
didn't feel it. I didn't feel
Go
it.
sleep it
of course
off.
you didn't, you asshole.
So Frederick walks in and he takes a little bag of coin out of his pocket and hands it to the barkeep and whispers something to him. And your dwarven friend, I cannot remember, but
I'm already out.
yeah. He says, "Our friends here are heroes of the city. They have taken out the threat that has been murdering our citizens in the crowded bar, which, it's about 1 o'clock in the morning, but
Yeah,
Southgate's still kind of jumping. And everybody cheers and
It's the
yells
Vegas
and he says, free drinks for everyone on the town guard in honor of these heroes."
I jump on a table. I start waving as my cloak's billowing through. I let everybody know if they need autographs to come up to me later. I'll sign whatever you got.
Drunk on some pretty elves at the table.
The humble cleric goes up to his room.
Yeah.
So a lot of drinking, a lot of free food. Yeah, let's get a Constitution save from everybody who's drinking.
Yeah,
You're
pounding
drinking-
them down too.
Well, normally I'd say I get advantage, but
No, in all seriousness, I'm not drinking. I'm heading off to my room.
That makes sense for Olaros.
He's way past his
Yes,
long
it
limit.
does.
Yeah. So everyone but Timon manages to hold your liquor pretty well.
surprising.
Yeah, shocking.
Must be your near-death experience traumatized your liver.
Traumatized.
So you all have a good evening, a night of good fun. Songs are sung by bards, and Timon stirs at a couple of the songs.
Yeah, he's trying to sing from the ground. Yeah.
But
we've all been there,
yeah,
Timon.
you have a very good night in celebration of victory. When you wake up, you have leveled up, but
Yay!
we'll worry about that at the end of the session.
No,
Okay.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it now.
Do it now.
Yeah, you never know when I
don't
may
do
need.
anything with mine, so
Yeah.
What level did we go to? Seven?
Seven.
we'd be 7.
7.
How come I was
Whoa.
already 7?
Whoa.
Oh, you're a
Okay, you were
hacker.
already 7? Uh-oh. That's why
You're already 7, Mally?
That's why you were hitting so
you
good.
cheat.
So I was getting the strong
Yeah.
hits.
Cheats.
I didn't, but
Uh,
well, I guess I must be 8 now.
I guess we're gonna have to redo that whole session to make sure it was legit.
Yeah, exactly.
Rewind.
Take
We're
us
back
down
at the
to
bar.
7.
This
That's
time,
right.
Timon and me
But what
die.
do you get with 7?
Huh?
Oh well, I'll look.
No, this time we
I don't-
nail. We
I
get
don't
a
see
Looks
nat,
like
how
you
I
don't
went
have to do
ahead.
anything this time, Devon.
we get a nat 20 on a persuasion check, and we turn 7 over to us. He turns himself in.
Oh, it's because I killed number 7. That's it.
So, you all wake up in the morning. You smell breakfast cooking downstairs.
Yes.
Oatmeal.
There is some oatmeal available for you.
Good.
Any hot
But-
pockets?
And he's got to have a banana.
Hot pockets.
This stream
Brought
sponsored
to you
by
by
Hot Pockets. Do you want something that's boiling lava hot and frozen at the same time? Hot Pockets.
I like that ad. It's a good ad. I'd buy it.
That's about right, though.
Well said, sir.
I think you broke Navad. Okay.
Will it burn your
It's a lot
mouth?
of Hot Pockets.
It'll absolutely destroy your mouth. Hot Pockets.
All right. So, you wake up and level higher, and
That's what I was thinking of.
Now what do? Do we investigate a hive? Do we look for number 3's spies?
After that last debacle, I'd say we need to fill up our packs with potions.
We
That's
gotta
a
go
good
shopping.
idea.
We do have some money
We
now.
do need to go shopping. That's a real
Yeah.
good idea. We need potions.
Dolos's bag's looking very heavy.
No, it doesn't. I don't know.
No.
It looks normal.
Why are you looking at his bag, eh?
I mean, Dolos, there was a huge pile of gold there, and they saw you shoveling your gold in the gold
Shoveling.
Yes.
into your bag. I mean,
Did they though? Did they?
yeah, they
Yeah.
did. I mean, it didn't just.
Supplies are on Dolos.
Are they though? Are they?
Yes, they are. Come
Yep,
along,
I can buy
Dolos.
my supplies, no problem.
Yes, and the groups I plan on spending.
Hmm.
Yeah, well, thank God you got that 50 platinum, huh?
That's tucked away.
So it's his.
That's squirrel money.
Squirrel money?
Yep.
Yeah, squirrel.
You
Squirrel
got
money.
squirrel a
To
little
feed
bit
the
away.
squirrels.
Okay, so
Let's go find
Innkeep,
a potion shop.
I go to the innkeep and say, innkeep,
Alchemist.
where is the nearest alchemist in this district?
Well, there's one actually on the way to the market district up that. Doesn't take long to get there. Pretty good bargains there too.
Perfect.
Let's go. I'm all pumped up this morning. I feel good.
Yep, right behind you guys. And I'm just gonna
No,
stay in the back and then walk
you're
the
right
other
in front of
way.
us. You're right
I would
between
never
us.
be in the front of the guy that has this
Again.
big gold armor who
Yes.
can
Yeah.
take any hit. No, I would
Country
never
boy.
be in front of any of you.
We're not going out to battle. We're going into the alchemist shop.
It
You're
doesn't
being
matter.
spied on right now. I don't
Yeah,
want this
well.
huge mark of
Have you ever-
gold in front of me.
You ever met a golden pincushion?
Hey, let us go to the alchemist shop. I'm much in need.
Armored up like Tiamat's turtle, and just could heal just about anything, but scared like a little piss ant. I don't understand.
I'm not scared like a little pissant. I'm cautious.
Could have fooled me.
Like a little
Well,
piss.
it doesn't take much.
To fool you?
Yes, to fool him. He said he could have fooled me.
Hey,
That
hey,
was
Olros, look at
Simon's
that.
word.
Look over there, and I sleight
No,
of hand reach to his
no,
back.
no, I don't fall for that. I'm staring you right in the eye.
I
Hold
don't-
my
I
hand.
That's an offer I
so
could definitely refuse.
so you head to the alchemist shop. This is not one that you visited before. There is a human man who is standing behind the counter. He's brewing something into this small little cauldron that's on the stand. But you do see varying like cauldrons around the room, and behind him in this like behind like an iron bars, he has different racks of.
Oh, belly up to the bar, Dolos.
What this cape does.
I think Ryle needs to get up there and work his magic with his cloak and rank and
Silver tongue.
He's
so
gonna billow
Use
up.
that tongue, Ryle.
Wait, what? Am I licking all the potions? I mean, I I I need some potions, I guess.
Get
So I
all you
guess
can get. We'll
I would.
divvy it up.
So does the guy notice us all walk in?
He looks up from his cauldron and notices you, gives you kind of like a little head nod, and then looks back at his potion.
What you making?
Bacon.
Potion of diminution.
What does that do?
Well,
He looks up on his tablet.
Well,
it is a potion that when you drink it, reduces your size.
well,
That could be handy.
that could.
Yeah,
I'll
maybe
take
for me if I need to reduce.
Yeah.
I'd say it'd be
I'll
pretty
take-
amusing.
I'll take one of those, and I need some healing potions as well.
What strength healing potions are you?
Let's do a couple of the little ones and 2 of the bigger ones.
Well, okay. We have potions of healing, the
Yep.
basic. Potion.
Yep, 2 of
These are
those.
50 gold each. 50
Yep.
gold each.
Yeah, I can get that.
There are potions of superior healing.
Yep.
The superior healing is 450 gold each.
Ooh, that's
Yep.
little. That's a little much.
And then there are potions of supreme healing, which are
Whoa.
1350 gold each.
Yeah, let's do 2 of those 450s. That'd be a cool 1,000 even.
Very well, and since you're buying so many, I'll knock 50 gold.
What a deal.
What a deal.
I look over at
Would
Dolos.
anyone else like anything?
1,000 gold, please.
I do have all sorts of other potions, so
How, how much?
Oh, how
was
much
the
was for
dimension?
the the shrinky one? I wanted
Yeah.
that too.
Right.
the
shrinky one.
potion. The potion of diminution, 207.
All right. So after discount, that'll be 1,200.
Are you just
Math
getting
was-
those for you?
Math was not your
Like,
strong suit,
yeah.
was it? There.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's close. Okay. Anyone else?
I just saved $20,
Yeah,
guys. Saved
I step
$20.
up and say I want the exact same thing, and Dolos here is going to pay for it.
There's not that much gold, so I don't know where you think that shit's at.
Yes, there is.
The platinum.
How much-
What's the platinum conversion? Is it 10 to 1?
I think it's 10 to 1.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I'm gonna dimension door out of the shop.
I grab his cloak before he gets away and pull him back
Yours
through the
just
door.
billows in the
Okay.
wind. And I fly.
So for one diminution, 2 regular potions, and then 2 superior potions comes to 1,200, right?
That is close enough.
All right.
Need a
All right.
potion of diminution. What are you planning?
You never know when you got to get tiny in someone's
Right.
Sir,
body.
Diminution
One
is
of
not the.
each.
Diminution is not the only type of potion I have. I have all sorts here.
Do you have any potions of invulnerability?
That, my friend, is a bit more than what I can do. I've got potions of invisibility.
What about
I've got-
what about vitality?
I do have a potion of vitality.
How much is a potion of invisibility? Probably more money than I expected it to be.
Oh, they're not that bad. They're 180 gold.
I'll take a potion of invisibility. And what's the one for vitality?
The potion of vitality is 960 gold.
I would take one of those as well.
Okay, now 50
that's-
platinum is 500 gold, right?
Correct.
Then I need some of that money, Dolos, because I come up short
Yeah.
by 1,200.
Well,
Yeah,
that's what happens when you sit in the back and don't do anything in a battle.
Well, I
You
do
don't
a
get
lot in
any
the battle.
rewards.
You're alive because I was
Uh-huh.
in that battle, so
Mm.
I wouldn't say a whole lot there. You'll get
You
you'll get
didn't
on
argue with
Lockett's
Ryo for me to
list.
go first.
How
You'll get
much
on.
was this DM? What are we at? Because I've lost track because everybody keeps talking and adding shit.
Yeah.
it's
Yeah, well,
2,400 plus. It's about 3,500 for all of it right now.
Well, there goes all the gold we just made.
No, I use my gold on those 2 potions.
So it's
Invisibility.
2,400.
Would anybody
You got that,
be
Dolos?
interested in a potion of speed or a potion
Ah,
of gaseous form?
I would ask him, does he have any kind of poison resistance?
We already have gaseous form following us all day.
I do have a potion of poison.
How much is that?
we gonna fight bone mass
Um,
later?
That is 300 gold.
Yes.
Dolos did pay the guy, right?
Sure.
I also have been working on this new thing. I don't know if you'd be interested. It's a special adhesive.
If the price is right.
What
It's
was it?
Special
it's a special
adhesive.
adhesive.
Oh,
It's known as sovereign glue.
And what does it do?
what's it do? Yeah.
It's glue.
Error has occurred.
That's what it does. Makes errors.
Let me refresh my page.
Let me refresh my tablet.
I mean, basically, it's like an unbreakable glue that I think the only thing that can release something glued with it is wish spell.
Oh,
Wow.
I think is what.
Don't put it in your hair.
Oh no.
I hand you the potion of diminution, Divad.
Oh, okay. I had actually bought one of each. The healing potion, superior, and one of those diminution.
Okay.
And
Well
that
then.
was 770, and I took it out.
Boy, this guy has cleaned up.
You think we'd get a bigger discount?
Which potions did we buy now altogether as a party?
I
Yeah,
bought
I've
4
got-
healings and a shrink.
Yeah,
I
I've
only
got a
bought one of each,
diminution,
but I had a
2
healing.
potion of healing, and 2 potion of superior healing.
And he says, "Well, since you all have been such a great boon to my shop, I'll go ahead and give you 1 sovereign glue on the."
I'll
what?
take that.
Whoa.
No, what is it?
He got that
Sovereign
glue.
Yeah.
Oh.
So it's a viscous, milky white substance that can form a permanent adhesive bond between any 2 objects. It must be stored in a jar or flask that has been coated within the inside with oil of slippers, which this had. And the container contains 1d6 plus 1. So let's say it's the maximum, so 7 ounces. 1 ounce of the glue can cover a 1 foot square surface. The glue takes 1 minute to set. Once it is done so, the bond it creates can only be broken by the application of universal solvent or oil of etherealness or with a wish spell.
Do you have any of those as well?
I do
Solvent
have
costs you a lot.
Yeah, you can glue up for nothing. Then you
I
get
do
unglued,
have
it costs
1
you.
universal solvent made
How much does that cost?
up. That is 300 gold.
I'll buy that.
Yeah,
And
we
I'll buy
better
2
get
of
that.
the potions of invisibility.
I'm gonna
Okay.
buy a coffee potion.
Invisibility was
That's
180,
the potion
right?
of speed. Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
So it was. You said. Did you say 2? I'm sorry. Did you say 2 for the solvent? 200.
300.
300. Okay. 300.
Yeah.
It was 180
And
for
I
the
still
invisibility.
And the
need to
potions
know
of invisibility were
660.
180.
Okay.
So 260.
how much money the Dolos actually divvied up towards my stuff.
I paid for it. You God damn.
You got it
golden
all?
boy.
All
I got
right,
what
paid for
everyone. I got what
I
people.
didn't want
If
to
somebody
cheat.
said they paid for it, I didn't do
That-
anything.
Yeah,
But
I
if
paid. I
Okay,
paid for
no,
mine.
I
Told
didn't.
us
I
they
didn't
don't.
have it.
okay,
Or told
so
us to take mine out.
I was
Okay,
keeping track, but I didn't.
all
I'm
right.
trying.
Thank
Everyone's
you,
buying stuff, so I'm a
thank
little
you,
confused
Dolos.
here.
But then, since you did pick it up, would like to buy one invisibility on my own. 180, right?
180. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to buy an invisibility. So, I bought an invisibility potion.
Okay. So you have the glue. You have all your potions. Anything else you'd like while you're here?
Boy, this was a good trip to the alchemist.
Yeah, the alchemist, I'm sure, is happy.
All right,
Yeah.
Avad, now you hold him down. I'm gonna get the register.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Look, all
we're
this
gonna rob
stuff's
him blind.
free.
Do you have 2 potions of bravery for our soldier and our cleric here?
Unfortunately, that is not my.
caution. You need a potion of caution. Then you'll understand.
Spoken like a true
You
pansy.
won't find yourself with 1 hit point
The song of
and
the
saying,
pit ant.
"Please save me.
I just wrote a
Somebody
new
heal
song.
me. I'm
The
going to
song of the pit
die."
ant.
Holy
Do you have
mackerel.
a potion
And there's a
of
little
giant?
rancor among the great group.
I do have a potion of growth.
I don't know if
I
that's
need
the
that
same.
one.
Hmm.
Does it help you pitch a tent?
I'd imagine it would make putting up a campsite pretty easy.
I giggle in the background.
I'm not sure that's what I'm looking for. So thank you though.
Good deal.
What other potion did you buy after I left when you were explaining the glue?
There were some invisibility potions bought.
Potion of giant strength. That's what it's called.
He does not.
Okay.
Okay. He says, "Well, be sure to come back when you need more potions. I'll get to work on replenishing my stock.
Do you have a potion of climbing?
I do have a potion of climbing.
Huh.
Those
How
are
much is that?
180 gold.
I'm gonna buy 2 of those
180.
as well.
Okay.
Not plotting anything. What?
Whoa.
You're invisible. You can climb. You can glue somebody to the ground forever.
And I'm not
Yeah.
plotting anything.
But after all those potions, you got to pee real bad.
All right.
So,
Understand that.
okay. He says,
Now.
well,
Yep.
go ahead.
Well, I was going to say to the group, as we were stepping out of the door, now we've got to come up with a plan. We're kind of at a dead end right now.
we can just head south and
Check for
follow our
hives.
nose.
We came from the south. I'm still wondering about the eyes. There would be a way to catch a spy. If the eyes are still watching us, they're here. And there's that teleporter back in the room, and I don't know if we can get back in there if there's guards all around.
They'll let
They
us
would
in.
let us in.
What?
They'll
They
let
would
us
let
in.
us in. Yeah, if we were.
Yeah, well, but they might want to know what we're doing, and they might be hanging around. And if we go to this little spot, we're kind of saying, "Well, we didn't tell you about this."
We don't have many leads,
I know we don't.
so let's go. Let's go to what we know.
The alchemist behind the counter says, you mentioned that you may be spied upon. I keep my ring of detect invisibility on at all times, and you've had someone scrying on you this entire time.
Whoa.
And he says, he points at a corner. He says, there's a little globe there that just seems to be following your every move.
Doesn't someone have a globe on them?
I do. Would this have anything to do with it?
Oh, that's it. Yep.
No, I don't believe so.
Oh, that isn't it.
So how do we remove this orb that's been following us?
Yeah.
You'd have to have some sort of protection against scrying.
So do you have a potion of protection against scrying?
That is not something that I make. I don't know if you can really make that. I know that some enchanters make some sort of magical items to protect your person, right?
We need to look into that because, I mean, if they're following our every steps,
Yeah. We can't do anything sneakily.
No.
Maybe we.
Do you know where this enchantress is? Is she nearby?
Any basic magic shop should have know, these types of items. I don't know exactly how much they cost.
All right. Well, let's
4
go.
million, 4.2 million.
Yeah. Well, Dolo somebody.
Oh, I ran out of gold.
It
got expensive in there.
Yeah, I know, and I thank you for that, Dolos.
Of course.
So we're going to see about removing this orb of scrying.
Yeah, we do. We got to go see an enchantress. This is important. How far away to
so
the next?
You do the two shops that you know of are in the mage the trade district.
Yeah.
There was the Enchantatorium and there was the magic box.
That's right, and one of them got attacked.
Who's the gentleman that helped us
that
before?
That was the magic box guy.
I say we head there.
Yeah, that's a good
one. He may help us out.
Right. Let's go.
Okay. So you go back to the magic box, and the gnome there that helped you before is standing behind the counter and says, "Oh, hello again, friends. How are you?"
We're great.
We're okay, but we have found out that we are being scryed upon.
Oh yeah, I see the little orb right there.
Yeah.
Was that there before, sir?
What can
and
we
you didn't tell us?
do about it?
Well, I mean, people come in here and get scryed upon all the time. It's pretty common.
Okay.
Well,
people are paranoid,
Well, for good reason, apparently.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, they're being scryed on.
So how do we stop this from happening?
Oh well, there's different ways to avoid being spied upon in magical means. Basically, what you need is I've got necklaces and rings. They're both the same price, but they do require attunement. but they do protect you from any kind of divination.
And we'd all need one.
We would. How
Well,
much?
they are 1,000 gold each, but since
Holy
you're getting
shit!
6 of them, I'll knock it down 5
To what?
500?
5,000
Oh, you mean for all 6?
for all 6, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have it.
Could we interest you in trading in a Warforged?
Good one. Yeah.
If it's really into the market of slavery, I apologize.
No,
No,
not
a
slavery.
guard for
No,
your
no.
shop. A permanent guard. He never goes to sleep.
He
Um,
is very smart.
Warforged are sentient beings. You can't really trade somebody a
He's
sentient
looking
being.
to get out of this line of work.
Yeah, he's currently stuck at the
He wants to
guardhouse.
settle down.
Wants to settle down, have little warforged babies or whatever they do.
Do they have to build their own baby?
Data did.
The reproductive systems of a warforged are not my skill set, unfortunately.
Well, that's neither here nor there. Like we were saying, though.
But
We'll trade you his services. He is a free and independent being. But we'll trade you his services from our party to yours.
I don't think really that I'm interested.
Be racist or something? Never mind, racist. Okay. Oh, it's fine.
Pulling out the old race card. See if you can guilt him into the trade.
He's turning to get another rule book.
Yeah.
Yeah. How to deal with racist players. So maybe is there some sort of work we could do for you to help offset this exorbitant cost?
Are any of you enchanters?
Could be.
If I say yes, what does that entail?
I'd say yes.
Turning mundane items into magical items?
Certainly
No.
give it the old college try.
Do you have a book, Enchanting for Dummies?
Do you need any, rival companies taken out?
Oh. Now we're
Sell that
becoming
other
hitmen.
magic shop. Just saying.
Yeah.
Does this town really need two?
The folks at the Enchantatorium are very good friends of mine. I can't,
Well,
want to
that's
take
good.
business.
I mean, if you had said yes, I was going to report you to the guard. So,
And then
got to get up here at back.
Maybe
Dolos.
we need to do a little shopping, see if we can get some competitive pricing from the other guy, from the Enchantatorium.
Too far of a walk.
Unless they're price fixing.
price fixing.
Yeah, he owns both shops.
Then when we find out they're price fixing, we'll have to bring that up to the FTC.
There we go.
And then we'll get our stuff for a better price.
So we'll go to the Enchantatorium, get 6 for 4,500. We'll come back here.
There you go, and
Just
say
keep
we're getting it for 3,900 over there. Can you beat that? Then we're getting into something I can afford.
Good sir. What would you take for this Firestone here?
Muted.
Tires?
Yeah, you're muted.
Yeah, you're muted,
Oh.
Nate.
Okay. Let's see here. It's definitely a useful item.
Yeah, we saw it burn a cart down quickly. We know it works.
Yeah. We'd like to get it out of his hands.
He says, a useful fire starter like this, probably give you 300 gold for it.
I was thinking it'd cover the cost of.
Mm.
Sadly mistaken. I guess I'll just hold on to this Firestone.
It's like, well, if it casts something like Fireball or something, it would be probably more valuable. I mean, it just starts a small fire.
I start rummaging through my packs for anything of use. I got nothing.
I've got some traveler's clothes.
He would like these dirty socks.
I've got a half a water skin.
Is there any kind of hard to come by materials you need that we might gather up for you?
Well, yes. I'm always in the market for gemstones. I end up using a lot of gemstones in my line of work. There are some. There's this rare glass-like material called residuum that's very valuable for me.
Huh.
Okay, let me check my pack.
Yeah.
No,
I
but we
got
might
nothing.
find it in a
Oh, look,
hive.
here I got 100 of those. That's amazing.
That would be
There are
nice.
certain parts of monsters that can be useful in enchanting as well.
Oh, like what?
Oh,
Anything we would have killed.
I'm trying to think.
Umber
Well,
Hulk eyes.
around here, I Umber Hulk eyes are actually
I have a few on me.
interesting. How many do you have?
About 8.
8 Umber Hulk eyes. I'll give you 50 gold each.
Done.
Okay. Purple worm hide is something that's found around a lot. I can definitely use that.
Oh, wait. Didn't I?
Yeah, did you carve up that guy?
I think you did.
Well, I know I wrote it down, but I don't think I added it actually into my inventory.
Yeah.
Because I know it's written down in my notes.
Yeah, I think if I recall correctly, you had enough to make like two sets.
Yeah, that's what you said. That's what
Yeah.
I got here.
So, he says, "Well, that's a good amount of hide. 1,000 gold sound okay?"
Okay. Okay. Yeah, well, we can do that.
Getting it down?
That'll work.
So what
Okay,
are we at
that's-
now? Like 3,600.
Yeah, right. 3,600
I do have.
ways.
I've got some ruby shards here, and I have like a handful of ruby shards. I don't remember where I got them, but they're in my bag.
I'd say there's probably about 100 gold worth here.
That's what it
35.
says in my inventory. I hand him over my shards.
Okay.
Would you like
He
a
puts
cookie
them-
of sobriety?
Yeah, he puts those shards that you hand him into this like a stone container, and as he drops them in, you hear something stir to life inside that container, and out of a little chute at the bottom of it comes ruby dust.
Oh, he's already made it into dust. Dang. He's got his own little enchanter thing here.
Well, with all of that, it has brought it into my price range.
What?
Well, at 3,500, 3,400.
Your price range.
Yeah,
But
well,
his share of.
my share. Yeah. You know,
I mean, yeah, I could. But 3,500 divided by 6 is something.
yeah.
Uh,
About
It's
600 gold
600.
each.
583.
Right.
0.3 repeating, of course.
583, and I can afford that. Boy,
I
I'll be
can
broke,
afford
but I
that.
can afford it.
Like I was saying though, cookies of sobriety. Don't you ever just get drunk and need, to sober up quick?
I swore I'm trying to go. Enchanting random objects with crazy dangerous magic and being drunk, not good bedfellows.
and
It
sir,
could be,
what
though.
about what about a ring of warmth?
A ring of warmth when I live in the desert. I think I'll pass. Thank you.
I think I have something a little bit better for you.
The souls of all of our fallen enemies.
And I take off my medallion of thoughts and ask him if he'd like to know kind of what his customers are thinking before they offer him pricing.
But you can't use it on us ever.
That's a clear comparative advantage.
The dog wants back in. I'll be right back.
Dog's
Haven't
in.
thought about-
That
Dog's out.
confused him. He's got to go check his other book.
Do you
My
think it'd be
dog
in
is-
poor taste to cast Wand of Wonder into his shop?
Yes,
Yes.
Suddenly the price
I
goes
do.
up.
It's,
Wait until
it's
we
poor,
get the.
it's
wait
poor
until we
taste
get
to
those
use that
things
wand
first.
anytime.
Maybe you could sell
So,
your Wand of Wonder.
No.
So
Keep his-
normally I sell medallion spots for 3,000. So I'll give you 25, so I can make at least a tidy profit on it.
What are you selling?
The medallion of thoughts.
Oh. Do we need that anymore?
I mean, I think that for the greater of the group to get this scrying away from us.
Yeah, that's important.
So that puts us at
Real.
$1,000 deficit, right? Divided by 6. That's something. All
I
right.
can do that.
I can do that. Sold.
How much are we giving a piece?
Well,
166.6 repeating.
Of course.
I'll round it off to 170.
Well, then I'm paying like 163.
Same.
Yeah, I'll do 170. It's easier.
3.
Man, I'm getting poor.
Yeah, I know.
And Dolos is like barely dents the bag.
I'm not. I'm doing great.
Yeah, well, some of us didn't have a legendary
Okay.
item that we sold for
So they're
pennies.
doing 170s. So I will give 165 because that works out perfectly.
Okay.
And that gives me now. Am I getting the ring or the necklace?
So he puts 3 rings and 3 necklaces down. It's my entire stuff. You guys will have to determine who gets what.
I'll take
Yeah,
a pretty necklace.
I'll take a necklace.
I'll take a ring.
The ring doesn't fit. I'll take
What's it
shit.
called? Ring of what?
It's a ring of divination. It's not in the
Yeah.
It's not in the.
It's not. Okay.
And this counts as an attunement slot?
It is an attunement. So if you have three things attuned, you're gonna have to unattune to something.
Yeah, I don't have any of my weapons or anything attuned, right?
I
don't think
believe your weapon would be an attunement,
Oh, okay.
but you can have
Necklace of
3
what?
things.
Yeah. Okay.
Divination, protection.
Divination.
How do you mark something attuned in the compendium or in your character sheet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Allergies.
Was that attunement process painful there?
Yes.
My
It does.
golden plate armor is attuned, is it not?
Yes, it is.
Yes. So I have 1.
Where does it show where your attunement thing is?
It doesn't. You just have to
You just
track
keep
it.
in mind. Okay.
But see, I
Yeah.
get a +1 on my plate, so I assume
Yeah.
that would be an attunement.
Yeah, anything that's got like a magical property probably
right.
does. But like my cloak of billowing does not,
It billows for free.
basically.
There you go, Nathan. DM, I mean.
Yeah. Well, that would be something similar.
What's
You're hidden
that?
from divination. Yeah, that's exactly that would be it. So
Okay.
yeah, you could do it in amulet form, but if you just want to, you can wear multiple rings and multiple. It's not like a rule at D. So you. amulet.
I'm gonna start looking like Mr. T with all my necklaces.
Nice.
Except they're all chokers on you.
Yeah.
Well,
I can't breathe. Get it off me.
magic items change their size to larger, smaller.
Right.
Like, for instance, the armor that
Right.
Olor was not built
Yep.
for a dwarf, but it conformed to his size.
It fits beautifully. A little warm, but now we need to attune, so we need to go back to the inn and
drink.
Yep. Party hardy and
I
head
mean,
out.
it's noon now, so
yeah, and then we
Nothing
will
like a
sit
little.
there quietly, attune them, and then get rid of our scrying eye. But with that scrying eye here, that
How
means
come they can see it and we can't? Is it?
As magical shopkeepers, they like to see things that are invisible. That's
Oh, they're looking
shop,
the
so-
invisible. Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. Yep.
Yep.
fancy.
Okay.
I mean, as you can tell, these people have very expensive items in their shops, so they have ways to protect themselves.
Right. So are we heading back now to the inn, right? Sit around and tune and figure out what we're gonna do, right?
Sounds like a plan to me.
Certainly.
Okay. Everybody's so quiet.
I'm
tuning.
typing.
Yeah, I'm the tuning.
Oh, okay. You're all attuning. All right.
All right.
So yeah, you go back to the inn and you start tuning to your items. Got. You want to start setting a plan for what you're going to be doing?
Yes.
Nah.
Now
That's not how we
the
operate.
the spies that are spying on us, they're going to realize that all of a sudden they've been cut out, right?
Well, I think they
Considering
probably
they were
realized when we bought the necklace.
Well, they would.
Yeah, they probably know now that.
Till we actually attuned them, and then all of a sudden they're going, well, we don't have our eyes on them anymore.
Well, we need to
Well,
leave
they-
Lockett here then.
That's true.
He
That's
doesn't have a
okay.
necklace
That's a
or ring
good
or
reason
whatever.
to leave him behind. Yes.
Don't tell them the plan.
We won't. No, my point is that would this draw the spies out?
Possibly.
I
still
don't.
look to the spies as being a better chance than trying to find a hive out in the desert. I don't know.
I'd say we go to the glyph.
Well, that's okay. All right, that's probably a good idea
It's
too.
it's not far.
Yes, and we do know it. It's there.
We just don't know
Okay.
where it goes.
No, we don't. But we're
It
in
goes to
good shape
trouble.
now. All healed up, potioned up, and we've moved up on a level. So
Today's a good day.
yes.
So are we headed there?
Where's there?
Okay, it's late afternoon now.
Mhm.
I always like to start a quest in the morning.
I like to go out at night. It's when the
Let's-
adventures
let's just
happen.
go. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
All right, let's go
Okay. So where are you headed?
We have no
to
idea.
Back
the
to
temple.
Yeah.
Okay, so you go back to the Shady District. There are a couple of guards that are outside of this entrance you've barricaded, but they see you approaching. You notice that one of them was one of the ones from last night. He acknowledges you and says, "Is there something you left behind in there?"
Probably.
Maybe. We want to do a little more investigating to see where we should head next.
Was heroes of
gonna
the
look
city.
for
Who am I to
food.
refuse?
All
Thank you,
right.
sir.
Before we go, is there or did we happen to notice a few beggars on the side of the road?
You always be trying
Um,
to find a beggar.
In the shady district, there are quite a few unsavory types just sitting around. But with the guard presence that's there today, it seems a lot of them is scattered. Um, but you didn't really notice any beggars that really stuck out.
Okay. So I look at one of the guards and I say, how's about liking to make a few extra coin on your shift?
What do you have in mind?
Well, first, disclaimer, this is not a bribe. This is simply an opportunity for you to do something for the party.
Sounds like a
Uh,
bribe.
So inside there's a teleportation glyph. We have no idea where it goes. I have 50 gold with your name on it if you step on through.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Pass.
He opens his mouth to say something and then he closes it. And he opens his mouth again to say something and then he closes it. And he's like, "Buddy, you don't have enough gold to step on
Hey,
it."
50 gold.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Well, because I know my Goldie cleric here, it'll be all of us going through before him.
Yeah, he said you wouldn't do it anyway, so I mean,
Caution. Caution. But I am going to go through it with you,
Wussy.
but not alone.
Wussy.
Not
Pansy.
alone. Okay. Well,
Jeez.
you failed at trying to bribe a guard to do
I
it. Let's
didn't. I
go
wasn't
inside.
bribing him. I was just giving him a chance to, do something great.
To die for 50 gold.
How do you know it's great?
Well, ask Ryle. He
If
said
you
it'd be
just-
great that we went. I'm just taking cue from the leader.
That's who should go first.
You want me to step in there? The fearless
Hey.
leader?
Fearless leader.
And we need to all go together if we're going.
Well,
we may
are.
not want to go in it. I don't know where it goes. It
Well,
may
it's
be
the
one
only
way.
clue we've got, and it's time and suggestion. So, what does that say?
So, remind me, what does these glyphs say again?
It's a
just-
teleportation
It's
spell.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't really let you know by
Uh-huh.
glyphs what the target destination.
It doesn't say bus station or something.
But the fact that it's behind number 7's counter kind of says,
Make an Arcana check if you. Actually, it would just be Victor who would be able to.
Yeah. Does it say Corey too by any chance?
No, it says
Good.
1347.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Be sure. Be sure too.
Yeah, Victor,
Oops.
you're not exactly sure. You've seen similar things to this before, but yeah, you don't know too many details about where this would go.
Yeah, sorry. Can't decipher its location.
going south looking for bugs is looking better, isn't it? Yeah. Okay.
Not good. Not good.
No.
I'm just. This could go like to number one's
see, I think
house.
it's better to go look.
It could. Exactly.
Could go
Well,
right
we
to
don't-
a prison.
But then
Yeah.
I'm getting mocked all the time for being cautious.
Mm-hmm.
So
Caution still means you go forward, and you're aware of your surroundings,
Well,
not sacrificing
are
all of
you-
your lambs first.
are you ready to plow through there, Timon?
Considering what happened last time, I'm never doing it ever again.
Well, oh, now that's not.
I want to see the golden armor boy go first for once.
The golden
But even
armor
then-
boy says that this could be number one's house. We don't know. And we know that we've got spies lurking around. We know we've got a hive out there somewhere that we could look for that would probably be a little wiser than popping through this thing.
Still trying to wrap my head around how a cleric is willing to let others die first when
I'm
he's got
not
all of the
willing to let
protection and
others
spells.
die first.
I mean, Dolus, what
I
do you
am
think? It always
cautious.
sounds like that, doesn't it? Sounds
What
like
He's got that big
justifications
golden
for
armor
sacrifice.
It
standing in the
sounds like
back.
somebody who thinks.
Oh, you're
Take
definitely
chance.
thinking all right.
What
There's
is
no
it?
argument
I
there.
know it.
You're
I
thinking
am
of only
thinking.
yourself.
That's why that golden armor is
It's
still
not a good
shiny.
argument.
You need to take chances, make mistakes, and get messy, Olaros. In the words of my teacher, Miss Frizzle.
Can I get that quote again, sir?
Take chance. Excuse me. Take chances, make mistakes, get messy.
So this little rune thing, we're all kind of looking at it, right?
Yeah.
If I drag like a bar stool and put it on it, does anything happen?
You take a bar stool, set it on top of it.
Nothing happens. Well, it doesn't go anywhere, guys. I guess we should leave. But this was like under a rug or something, right?
It was.
So you probably either have to. It either needs a living being to transport, or you gotta know the magic code.
Or you
Or,
might
right.
need something.
You know who'd be good for
like
this?
a ring or an amulet.
Do you guys have a robot with you by chance?
We were
He already
thinking about.
You're talking about that weird guy that
Yeah.
that
No, you don't
Warforged
even need
that-
to say anymore.
Yeah.
I think he's stationed at the South Gate.
Oh,
And
unfortunate.
even if he went through there, he wouldn't know to come back and tell us.
And he couldn't tell us anything anyway.
No, we need somebody that's good with
Send
the tongue to go
Arachna
through. I think a
Good with the
bard
tongue.
should go through first.
we could send Drachna through.
Many women have said that about him.
I'd like to cast a vote and say that anything that Olro suggests has no weight or merit to it ever again.
Yeah, well, that's a vote of 1. 5 people
Can-
say Diamond goes through first.
Can we
I
can we
didn't say
send
that.
Drachna? I
Oh.
mean, I know we like to sacrifice him, but
No, we don't like sacrificing Drachna.
Oh, we
But
like
he's fine with
sacrificing
putting
our party
time
members.
into
He's okay with spending time in there.
We don't
We
like sacrificing
sacrifice
the being that
time
can
and
be summoned
we
at any
like
time. We like to
sailors.
sacrifice people that can permanently die. Yeah.
Sailors love to get sacrificed.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. What does a cleric know about sailing who doesn't even leave his desk?
I know that they like to sacrifice themselves.
the sirens are
Zrachna-
calling.
Zrachna is on your shoulder, Victor, and he's like, "Do these fuckers really want me to kill myself again?"
I don't. The cleric doesn't. He's cautious.
Wait. The cleric
You
doesn't
won't
want the
die.
demon to sacrifice himself.
Yeah.
No,
Let's
he
just put
wants
that out
time
there.
and
right? That's
do.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Doesn't want
Let's
the
get rid of
imp
the bard.
to sacrifice.
Like I
Boy.
like there's more conflict between the cleric and the bard than the cleric and the warlock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, oh boy.
So,
Okay.
do we wander the
if-
desert looking
Yeah,
for
what
hives?
I mean, if you want me to go through, I'll go through. Victor, just say the word.
We need our smartest person
It
to
might
go
be a
through
paradise.
Zrachna
He
in
might
that
want to
youth.
retire there, so it's worth it.
Might be really something really nice.
I
The
think
only thing I'm worried about is, if this does turn into another plane, we'll lose communication, and then we'll know we have to go after you. But yeah, I'll send him through very cautious.
All right,
And I
so
think the member who does all the thinking should go next because they obviously have it all figured out.
Divad.
So-
Wow.
you send Zrachna through, and he stands in the portal, and there's a flash of blue light. Zrachna disappears.
Ah,
A few moments later, Zrachna says, "Victor, I think you need to see this."
Ooh.
All right, I will.
Just
Go to the portal.
Victor, or should
If Victor's going forward, I'm going forward.
Me too.
Yep, I'll go in
Yeah.
too.
Well, we all will.
All right.
'Cause Brock
So
I'm
didn't
going
die.
last, though.
all right.
Please
All
go ahead.
So
right.
one by one, you guys stand onto the portal, and in a flash of blue light, you disappear from where you were and appear into the new area. And you find yourself in a room made of wood, wood floors, wood ceiling, wood walls, round windows that go out. In the round windows, you see the open sea, and you feel the
Oh,
deck below you
We're
slowly
on a
moving.
boat.
holy shit.
And that's where we'll pick up next.
Yes.
on a boat.
Yes.
Simon
We're
feels at
on
home.
a boat.
I'm already seasick.
We're on a
I need a
boat.
Constitution save.
We were in the middle of the desert, and now we're on a boat
Yep.
in the
In
middle
the
of the
Arctic.
sea.
All right, guys. Thanks so much for the subs, the bits, follows. We will be back Thursday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern, pending working hard that
Stuff.
day. Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We
It should
haven't
be
hit
It was
good.
a rough
Thursday
day.
for
I'm
the
sorry
last
about
Oh,
that.
it was.
Yeah.
I was right with you. So no, that makes sense. But yeah, we will see you Thursday. Bye.
Bye, guys.
All right.